For thousands of years, humanity has been irresistibly drawn to certain places on Earth. These are locations so powerful, so spiritually charged, that entire civilizations have risen, fallen, and even fought over them. From the Temple Mount in Jerusalem to the pyramids of Egypt, from sacred mountains in France and California to rock-cut caves in India, these sites are revered not just as religious centers, but as points of contact between our world and the heavens. But what if these sacred places were more than just symbols of faith? What if they were chosen because something truly extraordinary happened there? Something involving advanced knowledge, celestial beings, or even extraterrestrial visitors? This question is at the very heart of one of the most provocative ideas in alternative history, that ancient civilizations may have interacted with non-human intelligences, and that their most sacred structures were built as gateways to the divine, or perhaps, to the stars. Few places on Earth carry as much religious and emotional weight as the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. This 35-acre plateau is sacred to Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, making it arguably the most holy and most contested site in human history. For Jews and Christians, it's the location where Abraham prepared to sacrifice his son Isaac, and where King Solomon built the first temple, said to have housed the legendary Ark of the Covenant. For Muslims, it is the site from which the Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven during his night journey, a spot now marked by the magnificent Dome of the Rock. Ancient texts from all these faiths describe this location as a place where God's presence physically descended to earth. The Holy of Holies within Solomon's temple was believed to be the dwelling place of God himself. It was so sacred that only the high priest could enter, and only once a year. Ancient astronaut theorists ask a daring question: what if this divine presence wasn't purely spiritual, but technological? The Ark of the Covenant, for example, is described as emitting deadly energy, killing those who touched it improperly. Some speculate it may have functioned as a powerful energy device, something far beyond the understanding of ancient people. And the mysteries don't stop there. Legends surrounding King Solomon stretch far beyond traditional religious narratives. According to Jewish and Islamic traditions, Solomon possessed extraordinary abilities, control over spirits, mastery of nature, and access to hidden knowledge. The Talmud speaks of the Seal of Solomon, a symbol that supposedly granted him dominion over demons. Islamic texts describe a flying throne or a magic carpet capable of transporting Solomon and his entire army through the air. While these stories are often dismissed as myth, proponents of ancient astronaut theory suggest they could be symbolic descriptions of advanced technology. Could these have been misunderstood spacecraft or levitation devices? Is it possible that ancient people recorded their encounters with advanced beings using the only language and symbolism available to them at the time? And if so, where did these beings come from? Across cultures, mountains are seen as places where gods descend and humans ascend. Their towering peaks, hidden caves, and sheer isolation make them natural candidates for mystery and speculation. In southern France, Mount Bourgogne became the focus of global attention back in 2012 when thousands of people believed it would be the only place spared from an apocalyptic event. The mountain has long been associated with UFO sightings and unexplained lights, and it's riddled with caves that some believe conceal a hidden extraterrestrial base. Similarly, Mount Shasta in Northern California has inspired legends for centuries. Native American traditions speak of humanity emerging from within the mountain after a great cataclysm. In modern times, UFO researchers report frequent sightings of unidentified objects entering and exiting the mountain. These stories raise a provocative possibility. What if some mountains were chosen as permanent observation posts or even habitation sites by non-human intelligences, hidden deep beneath the Earth's surface? Let's travel to Western India, to the Ajanta caves, one of the greatest architectural achievements of the ancient world. Carved directly into solid rock between 200 BC and 600 AD, these Buddhist caves contain temples, sculptures, and paintings of astonishing detail and beauty. But what makes Ajanta especially mysterious is its astronomical alignment. Certain caves are oriented so that sunlight illuminates sacred statues at the precise moment of the summer or winter solstice. Think about that. Achieving this level of precision while carving from the inside out would have required incredibly advanced planning, mathematical knowledge, and astronomical understanding. Ancient astronaut theorists argue that such precision may indicate some kind of external assistance. Some even interpret the Buddhist stupas, those dome-shaped structures found throughout the site, as symbolic representations of flight or ascension, suggesting journeys beyond Earth. Across the world, ancient burial sites share striking similarities. The pyramids of Egypt, the Valley of the Kings, the Taj Mahal, and the tombs of Mesoamerica are all monumental in scale and deeply connected to astronomy and the afterlife. The pyramid texts, the oldest religious writings in the world, describe the pharaoh transforming into a star and ascending to join the gods in the sky, specifically in the constellation Orion. Mainstream archaeology views this as symbolic spiritual belief, but ancient astronaut theorists suggest these texts may describe a literal journey, perhaps through some form of interdimensional or extraterrestrial travel. The consistent global belief that the soul travels to the stars raises an intriguing question: why did so many unrelated civilizations all share the same cosmic destination? Then there's the art. Ancient art from all corners of the globe is filled with strange figures, half human, half animal beings, gods with strangely elongated heads. Powerful figures descending from the sky in fiery chariots. These images appear in cultures separated by vast oceans and thousands of years. According to ancient astronaut theory, these figures may represent real encounters with genetically modified beings or extraterrestrial visitors. The idea suggests that ancient people were documenting what they actually saw, not just inventing fantasy. While this interpretation is controversial, it highlights a deeper truth: ancient civilizations were deeply concerned with humanity's origin, our destiny, and our connection to the cosmos. Which brings us to a final question: why are we still drawn to these places? Even today, millions of pilgrims and tourists visit these sacred sites every single year. Mountains, temples, pyramids, and caves continue to evoke a sense of awe, reverence, and profound mystery. Psychologists suggest this powerful attraction may be a form of cultural memory, a subconscious awareness that something truly important happened at these locations long ago. Whether the events that sanctified these places were spiritual, astronomical, or technological, these sites all seem to sit at the intersection of earth and sky. Perhaps our ancestors truly believed that the gods lived among them. Or perhaps, in ways we do not yet fully understand, they really did.